Wow, what a story. Do you know what happened next to Samson? The Philistine kings grabbed him and they did a terrible thing to him. They poked out his eyes so he was blind. They bound him in chains and they dragged him away. They were so happy with themselves that they finally defeated Samson that they decided to hold a big feast to celebrate this victory. They drank too much wine and they ate too much food, and they let Samson come into the hall where they were having their feast so that they can look at him and make fun of him. By now, Samson, his hair has grown a little bit, so he has gained a little bit strength back. They made him stand at the pillars of where the great temple was. Then Samson whispered to the boy who was leading him, "Let me stand against the pillars so that I can rest against them." There were over 3,000 men and women in the hall, everyone looking at Samson and making fun of him and of God. But Samson was quietly praying, "Dear Lord my God, please remember me, your servant. Please give me strength just one more time." And Samson put both of his hands, one against each pillar at his sides, and he pushed with all of his strength, and he pushed the pillars over, and the whole building, all the stones, came crashing down, the stones crumbling down with a big thundering roar and a cloud of dust. The whole building came crashing down on the 5 evil kings and all the other evil people who were celebrating the victory over Samson and over God. Everyone was killed. It was Samson's victory after all. But it doesn't sound like a victory, does it? Because Samson died as well. But this is a powerful story. Samson gave his life for his people, and Jesus gave his life for all of us. Remember our 4 points. Jesus loves me, but I have sinned. He died for me on the cross. I have to choose to live for him. Now that is something beautiful. You know, whenever you are scared or you face problems like Samson did, you can just call to God, asking for help, and wait patiently for him to speak to you and tell you what to do. This reminds me of the memory verse of the week. It is Psalm 37, verse 7. Be still in the presence of the Lord. Wait patiently for the Lord to act. Now, I want you to do something. Grab a pen or a crayon or a pencil and a piece of paper. Then you go and sit down and you get quiet and you just listen to God. Firstly, you must ask God to speak to you, and then you sit and you wait. And whatever God says to you, or whatever you feel he says to your heart, you write it down or you draw it. But remember, God doesn't always speak in a loud, audible voice. Sometimes it's like a thought or a feeling in your heart, and sometimes he can even show you a picture. So go now and wait for the Lord and listen what he says to you.
Be still and know that the Lord watch as giants fall. I won't be afraid, for you are here. You silence all my fears.